Good morning and welcome in, everyone. Before we get into this morning's update, I want to go over a quick synopsis of what we will be going over and what is transpiring across not just the crypto markets, but the commodities markets as well. So first, we see XRP's up almost 1%, sitting at the 53.93 level. We talked yesterday a lot about an unexpected rally that was coming, and if it's going to happen, this would be as good a time as any. Overnight, we sat through and we were able to overcome the pull down here to 53.52, which is spectacular because if we are going to have a rally, you're anticipating that 53.36 area not to give, and we're trying to bounce out of here. We need to push over this morning. This is the 2018 resistance. We're desperately trying to break this. And this is a good sign in the smaller time frame that we're starting to push up here this morning. We had a very, very tight overnight as far as price action. We've basically done everything we need to do. This was an overzealous little wick here on this particular chart. It's not universal though, so there was no other charts where we had a wick here, but we didn't have it so overstated here in the last hour or so. On this chart, it was overstated 2 candles ago. You can see how it happened. So we had a little overzealous buying there. Right here on the USDT looks bullish. So right now, coming into the morning, I'm very happy with what I'm seeing. If we get over that 2018 resistance, then we got this 54.36, and then after we break out of here, and I've got this on every chart, so I don't think it's just this chart. I'll show you the other chart as well that dictates exactly what this is showing as well if we were to break out. And you can see this brings you right back up to the uptrending resistance, which is actually very important to get back into the pattern at 58.6. So a breach up here, and we're looking at around the 59-cent mark, and it's very exciting because I know that we're still below the 2018 resistance, but every time we come up here, and the fact we've hugged this now at a nice recovery, it's just that much closer to being able to break through. And I'm very excited about this today just because I like when we're pressing this level. Now, we might end up seeing that it fails and breaks down, but I'm willing to watch this, and I'm optimistic enough to watch it without the emotion and understand exactly what's going on. So that's what I'm watching. And if we look at this in real time, if this were to play up, let's say we did get above that 58.7, it should bring us back up to that 60.8 cents, which is the cup and handle resistance. So that's why if we can start pushing up here, it feels really nice what we're trying to do. Daily, yes, leaves some to be desired, but today's daily looks really nice. If we could just keep pushing up here, we have to invalidate this dot cross. 4 hourly, we're trying to get some balance. 2 hourly, we're trying to get some balance. So what I'm looking at to keep it in a tighter formation is right here. This is everything right now. Let's get over this 53.91 and try to start pushing up. We back tested very nicely overnight our pattern breakout area. So I'm looking at between 58.2 and 58.7 originally would be the first move up, as you can see. And we're on the outside, so we're looking at the bullish potential here, not the bearish. We still have it set up just in case we do break down, and you could come to 46.2, but right now we're on the breakout side. There's no doubt about it. We're on the breakout side, and we have to do the analysis as such. With the XRP Bitcoin parent, the XRP USDTP, which is the futures pairing right now, perpetual futures, I should say. We need to get over 54.3, and then it's up to 58.6. A breakdown would get you down to 47.6 area. But like I said, we're looking at the breakout aspects here. Yes, we're still down below the 54.3, but we're being squeezed basically right now. So we're looking for that push over. We really, really are. We're really looking for this push over. In the smaller time frames, we're trying. And if we get some volatility to the top side, we could make some noise. But as I always say, there's a little volatility that comes in the morning at this time. Everybody starts waking up. So we have to see exactly what the markets decide to do here. We have the XRP Bitcoin pairing that I continue to buy into every single day right now. The first purchase was at 934. Yesterday was at 928. And then early AM this morning, I was at 924. So Been buying into it, like I said, until it breaks out, and now it's starting to push up in a positive fashion. I feel like we're going to have a squeeze against Bitcoin, and if we do bounce off of where we're at, we could come all the way up to the 1147, but our first target in front of us is 955, so pay attention to this. Make sure to hit that like button so YouTube does recommend this update. You hitting that like button allows my content to pop up on the YouTube recommendations. All that means is when you go through YouTube on the news feed, my content will pop up and you'll be able to watch it. So make sure to hit that like button so YouTube does recommend this content. Make sure we become recommendable and are part of the algorithm. And whether you're a new viewer or an older viewer, you'll be able to make a decision whether or not you want to watch this content. So make sure to hit that like button. We'll go over this very quick intro. Good morning. 6:53 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on this Thursday, September 12th, 2024. I'm XRP Future Millionaire, and I reside in the great state of Michigan. So we see crypto is just back and forth, little volatile but flat. We had the buy alerts for B2 Gold and First Majestic. We went over this for the last several days. Where were we at? Very quickly. I don't want to take a lot of time here, but on B2 Gold, we bought in at $2.74. Obviously, it's going to be up a nice amount today. If it's up over 4%, I have $8,222 invested. And we're sitting at $2.85 right now, so that's a spectacular sign. And then First Majestic, I bought at $4.71 in front of all of you as well. And this morning, or yesterday, was up about 8%. It's up 9.69% in the last like 27 hours, 30 hours, and just under 2 days. And now today, again, we see First Majestic is at $5.19. Not much of a move for First Majestic, but B2 Gold's the one in pre-market that's making a big dent right now. It's up 4.7%, so we'll have to see how this plays out. But yeah, it's nothing that we're not surprised here. I'm not surprised. Told everybody that was a bargain when we bought it 2 days ago. It was a bargain for First Majestic at $4.71 and B2 Gold at $2.68. They're bargains. It's the exact reason we sold out for the reconsolidation. So I hope some of you are following along in that regard. I am very intrigued with XRP where it's at this morning. I would love to see it break this. This exhaustion wick means that we're probably going to melt our way back up here at some point. Whether we get a rejection or not is what we're going to have to watch on this chart. But it does seem like we're going to melt up towards that area. We're very indecisive, though, in this range. Very indecisive in this range. So I'm hoping that we do this not hoping, but I'm watching for this continuation up. And we'll see exactly how we react. Like I said, overnight we've been flat. We've stayed around the same area. If you were going to have a breakdown in that thinly traded time frame, it would have been a great time for it to come through. So I'm optimistic seeing where we're at this morning, but also cautiously optimistic, understanding the lower levels if we were to fall through. Commodities are looking fantastic this morning. Bitcoin's up 1.07% to 57,950. Let's see what Bitcoin wants to do, because we are slightly starting to reverse a little bit. But we do have a nice inverse head and shoulders here. I mean, if I'm being honest with everybody, it does look like we're setting up a breakout. Look at this. Bitcoin's got this inverse head and shoulders beautifully set up. I mean, beautifully set up if it holds this. This is beautiful. And this would bring us up to around that 67,000 if we could push up. Because you're going to end up just getting a bounce out, and then it's going to retest into these upper regions, which should bring you up to around that range. So I'm very optimistic here. Obviously, we know that it doesn't always work out, but we're looking for formations and patterns and representations that are going to allow us to appreciate and not be so worried. So we'll see if this does appreciate. We're going to have to be very, what's the right word I'm looking for? Very observant here in this early AM hour as we're below 7 a.m. and we got to see how the market does transfer. Right now we have optimism. That optimism can be flushed with some sell orders, but right now I feel optimistic, and we're going to read something that is optimistic. So XRP price prediction. Crypto whales 177 million buy signals rally. So XRP struggles to rise above 55 cents, stuck below the 38.2% Fibonacci retracement level despite crypto whale accumulation. Crypto whale addresses accumulated 330 million XRP, indicating a possible price rise with renewed market optimism. The uptick in MCA suggests bullish sentiment, with holding behavior potentially sustaining XRP's price growth. So we like the holding. We like the holding pattern. XRP prices struggled to maintain a stable rise above the 50% retracement line at 60 cents. The altcoin has repeatedly failed to break above this level, now finding itself stuck beneath the 38.2% fib line at 55 cents. Although the altcoin is showing signs of potential recovery, the market remains cautious. Recent activity by large investors, particularly crypto whale addresses, has sparked optimism for an upward move in XRP price. So are the crypto whales to the rescue? Crypto whale addresses, which hold between 10 million and 100 million XRP, have have played a significant role in XRP's price movements. Over the past week, these addresses have accumulated more than 330 million XRP, amounting to 177 million US dollars. This massive accumulation suggests that the crypto whales anticipate a price rise in the near term. The influence of these crypto whale addresses on XRP's price cannot be underestimated. Large accumulations tend to signal a positive market sentiment, often leading to price rallies. Thus, leveraging this accumulation, XRP could experience renewed momentum, potentially breaking the resistance levels it has struggled with recently. It's good information here. It's good information. On the macro front, the mean coin age MCA indicator provides insights into the behavior of XRP holders. Toward the end of August and the beginning of September, the MCA noted a downtick, indicating increased movement of XRP within addresses. A bearish signal, however, the last week has seen the MCA trend upward, suggesting that long-term holders are once again opting to hold rather than move their XRP. This shift in sentiment signals a return of confidence among investors, as the reduced movement of XRP within addresses indicates stability. The uptick in MCA suggests that the bullish momentum in XRP could be sustained, with holding behavior likely supporting price growth in the near future. So XRP's price prediction minding resistance. XRP has noted a modest 3% rise over the past 5 days, a positive yet underwhelming sign of recovery. The drop below the 38.2% Fibonacci retracement line at 55 cents could take time to overcome. This level has acted as resistance, keeping XRP below 55 cents, similar to its consolidation phase from mid-April to mid-June. However, the crypto whale accumulation and the uptick in MCA signal the potential for XRP to breach the 55 cent barrier. If this level flips into support, XRP could recover its early September losses, allowing the cryptocurrency to regain upward momentum and continue its ascent. On the flip side, a failed breach of 55 cents would likely lead to XRP hovering between this level and the 23.6% fib line at 49 cents. This lower level, known as the bear market support floor, could act as a buffer, preventing further declines. However, consolidation here would invalidate the bullish outlook, keeping XRP's price trapped for the foreseeable future. Excellent insight there. I thought that was great insight. Crypto Fear and Greed Index right now. Let's see where we sit this morning. Excellent. We came down to 31 today. This is what we like to see. We've come down to 31 from 37 yesterday. That's unbelievable. I mean, what an opportunity in the market right now, and everybody's so fearful. We're less than 6 days away from the rate cut. The closer we get, the more bullish we get. Same thing for precious metals and commodities. Obviously, it's the morning. We know that we have this shuffle now, so we'll see what happens here. We'll see if XRP can maintain this momentum, or if we do start to roll back down. As we've stated this morning, XRP's right up at that 53.9 cent mark. Is this where we start to reverse back down? You never know. You never do know. We've been unable to breach over this resistance so far. We have a couple pushes up, but we're really going to have to fight that 53.9 cents this morning. We don't look too bad this morning. It's just we've got to get over that. We've got 57 minutes on this 4-hourly. We don't really want to come way down here. We would like to see us up higher than the 53.96, but we knew we were going to have a level of consolidation this morning. So we'll see. We've been doing this all night. So we're just going to have to sit back, relax, watch this unfold. Be excited about commodities, please. Be excited when we get opportunities like we've had. We've seen the dump down. I had a sell signal for B2 Gold after we bought it at $2.42. We had a sell signal at $2. Well, we had the first sell signal at $3.13 or $3.10. I think I sold out, or $3.08. Bought back in at $2.42 when it had this big drop. Well, $2.48 overall. No, it's $2.42. That is what it was. And then we sold out up here and we got the rejection on the back test at $2.83, which that isn't on here anymore. Then we bought back in at $2.68. And now we're looking very nicely on B2 Gold. It's up at $2.85 this morning, and I believe it's hunting $3.24 in time, or $3.29. That's our next big resistance. And right now we're having a nice move up. That's a nice inverse head and shoulders that lined up there, and that's what we played out perfectly. We played out that inverse right arm perfectly. So if it plays out, we hit it on the nuts. First Majestic, it's flat this morning, but it was up 8% yesterday, so it's good to see where we're at in pre-market. Continue that volatility. Looks like a nice W reversal was likely put in, and the technical move up is 825 now. That's going to take some work. It's going to take some work, but that's where we're going. That's where eventually we're going here. Gold's only up $2, so we'll see if this is getting flat here, because that looks like a reversal in the 4 hourly, which is unfortunate. Hopefully this is just a consolidation, but we've been stuck below this 2005.26. We could have a volatile swing out here if we can get over that. And the fact that commodities are starting to move a little bit the last couple days could speak to the fact that this is more bullish than it's appearing on the surface. So we'll watch gold, we'll watch silver. As the closer we get to these rate cuts, the more bullish we can anticipate. And silver's doing exactly what it needs to do, so don't be fooled. So that's what's going on there. And then one last touch on XRP, because then I'm going to go. I'm going to take a shower because I got to get my son to school at 8:30, go to the gym, and then I will do a short for everybody once I get done with that. So what we're looking for this morning is XRP in time right now in the short time to get above 53.9. But to make sure now that 53.45, if we do come down, that we hold that level. We don't want to come below 53.45 anymore. We want to bounce off this descending structure. And then if it does play out, let's go into real time. Let's say it was the bounce from right around here. We like to keep the targets updated. That would still get us up to about 58 cents. So let's say that this holds this momentum. And let's just say we do come down here. It's about an 8.4% rally if it can hold this area. So we're looking at a better than 8% move if XRP does hold the support structure. That's what we want to play out. We want to push over that 2018 resistance, and we want this to do it transparently, up and at it. We don't want to break down much farther. We would like to do this universally. And so far, just waking up to what I'm seeing right now, it's nice to see that XRP was able to hold overnight, small volatility. So we've got that. And then we'll end it with the Bitcoin reading. This is the only other thing that I wanted to read. Bitcoin sees 33.6% drop in whale transactions since March peak. Bitcoin whale activity has significantly decreased since the cryptocurrency reached yearly high in March. According to recent data in a blockchain and analytics platform, sentiment revealed that large Bitcoin transactions typically valued at 100,000 or more have declined by 33.6% since March 13th. The date coincides with Bitcoin reaching an all-time high of 73,679. Whale activity decline, not bearish signal. The slowdown in activity for major Bitcoin holders, often referred to as whales, is not necessarily a bearish signal, sentiment suggests. These whales, defined as wallets holding at least 10,000 Bitcoin, are known for their influence on market movements. They tend to be active in both bull and bear markets, often waiting for periods of extreme market sentiment such as heightened fear or greed to make significant moves. In its report, Sentiment noted that the drop in whale activity is mirrored in Ethereum as well, with large transactions of 100,000 or more plunging by 72.5% since mid-March. Despite these declines, Sentiment emphasized that such trends do not automatically signal a downturn. Instead, it could indicate that these large stakeholders are positioning themselves for future opportunities as they monitor market sentiment closely. Cryptocurrencies whale transactions have seen a notable drop-off since mid-August. Bitcoin minus 33.6% drop to 100,000 plus transfers since March/April. Peak. Ethereum minus 72.5% drop and 100,000 plus transfers since March/April peak. This isn't necessarily bearish, blah, blah, blah. Currently, the overall sentiment in the cryptocurrency market leans towards fear. The wildly followed crypto fear and greed index, which measures the sentiment on a scale of 0 to 100, has the score of 31, indicating that fear prevails. Historically, investors have viewed fear-dominated markets as potential buying opportunities, as prices tend to be lower during such periods. While Bitcoin experienced a slight decline of 0.97% since mid-August, trading at around 58,360. Now it's down to like 57,950. Sentiment also suggests that if Bitcoin were to drop to 45,000, it could spark a wave of fear, uncertainty, and doubt flood in the market. However, if the cryptocurrency rebounds to 70,000, it might ignite a fear of missing out, FOMO, among investors. Bitcoin actively reaches 3-year low activity. The Bitcoin network has experienced a significant drop in activity, reaching levels not seen in 3 years. According to on-chain analytics platform CryptoQuant, a general sense of disinterest is affecting the crypto market, with Bitcoin transaction volumes notably declining. In a recent quick take blog post, CryptoQuant said, I don't even care about CryptoQuant. I read what I wanted to there. I actually done everything I wanted to this morning. If you want to trade XRP in the USA or around the world, take advantage of it in the video description below and or pinned comments. It's a great time to start looking at these cryptocurrencies. If you want to join me on the XRP Bitcoin pairing, you want to copy trade me, you can go to HOTCOIN. That's also in the video description below and or pinned comments. Other than that, if you want to send a YouTube super chat, it would be greatly appreciated, or join Tom's Army, but that's in the video description below and or pinned comments. And if you want to send a Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal, that's also in my homepage. Just click on my YouTube picture and you'll see the links appropriately. Have a blessed morning, and if you made it until the end, hashtag be better, do better.